The meeting room will come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the Nipomo FFA chapter. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The historian.
Stationed by the quill.
Your duties there?
Tradition and history are a source of pride for our organization. It is my duty to maintain a record of chapter achievements and promote excellence through highlighting activities, events, and accomplishments so that our chapter membership is motivated by our past successes and looks to future achievements.
The sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom.
Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises.
I hope that my advice will be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom.
Madam Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are numerous members and numerous guests present. Madam President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood,
Honor agricultural opportunities,
And responsibilities.
And develop those
Qualities of leadership.
which an FFA member
Should possess.
may we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this meeting of the Nipomo FFA chapter duly opened for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Hello everyone, and welcome to our February virtual meeting. So I've noticed that National FFA Week has been working out so far, and you guys especially packing a punch in today's dress-up activity. Remember to tune in tonight at 6 p.m. to watch our much-loved dating game and bachelor activities. The first item on the agenda, we will have Megan Galswick present the Secretary's report.
The meeting was called to order on January 28th at 5 p.m. by President Faith Swope. The meeting began with the President's welcome and was followed by the Treasurer's report by James Filson. Gavin made a motion to approve the Treasurer's report as read. It was seconded and unanimously approved. The first item on old business was this month's community service, donating coats for the cold and canned food drive. Then we discussed proficiencies. The meeting adjourned at 5:10 p.m. on the Ed Puzzle. There were 158 registered FFA members present.
Is there a motion to accept the Secretary's report as read?
I move to approve the Secretary's report as read.
Is there a second?
I second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor of accepting the Secretary's report as read, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Up next, James Filson will present the Treasurer's report.
We have one expense in the past 30 days. G Brothers Kettle Corn in the amount of $250. Account balance is $12,367.82.
Is there a motion to accept the Treasurer's report as read?
I motion to accept the Treasurer's report as read.
Is there a second?
I second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor of accepting the Treasurer's report as read, please signify by saying aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. To kick off old business, we have Caleb Gretline discussing last month's community service.
Last month's community service, we donated 64 coats to the Prado Day Center, and we were also able to donate another truckload of canned goods to the St. Joseph's Church here locally in Nipomo. Thank you for all those who donated. Up next, we will have Sadie Vino talking about proficiencies.
Proficiencies are opportunities for students to showcase their successes in their SAE projects. Last year, we had a graduate who had won a national proficiency, and we're hoping to have some repeats this year. We have submitted 5 proficiencies for sectional and regional scoring. The results are Robert Hobbs winning the beef production placement category for sectionals, Megan Galswick winning small animal production and care category for sectionals, Sadie Vino winning swine production entrepreneurship category for sectionals, Caleb Grantline winning the forest management and products category for sectionals and regionals, Samantha Alvarado winning diversified agricultural production category for sectionals and regionals. Good luck to Caleb and Samantha moving on to state competition. Up next, we will welcome Gavin Johnson to talk about this month's community service.
This month's community service is spreading the love. You will be partaking by posting a picture on your social media platforms of what you are grateful for or what you love. You will then submit a screenshot of the post on the FFA Google Classroom.
Up next is Anna Guzman to talk about chapter officer and ag leadership applications.
If you're interested in interacting and orchestrating fun activities for your fellow ag students, all while developing your leadership skills, well, Ag Leadership is the class for you. If you have a passion for the FFA and really want to indulge in the full experience of becoming a big part of the FFA organization, then be sure to apply to be one of next year's possible FFA officers. If you have any questions, please reach out to your ag teachers. They are here to help. Up next, we have CJ Duff to talk about
Ag Friends are a huge part of the FFA. Without them, our organization wouldn't be able to take the fascinating agricultural trips and activities we partake in every year. Make sure you spread the word to your family and friends to sign up and be part of the Ag Friends. Up next is Becca Nichols to inform us about this year's fair meeting.
This year's fair meeting will be Thursday, February 25th at 6 p.m. A Google Meeting link can be found in the FFA Google Classroom. Please make sure if you are planning on showing any sort of animal that you attend that meeting with your guardian to get all the necessary information for this year's fair. Next, we will have Faith to inform us about regional officer screenings.
Calling all leaders. The regional officer applications will be posted on March 1st, and they must be submitted by March 12th at 11:59 p.m. If you're interested in running for regional office, please reach out to an advisor. Up next is Lisbeth to talk about MFE and ALA.
This year, MFE and ALA will be held virtually and will still have many fun activities for you to partake in and develop your leadership skills. MFE and ALA will be held on the 12th and 13th of March. If you were accepted to attend, you should have received an email, so make sure to check your email to confirm. Get pumped, because this is a fun leadership development conference. Up next, we have Kendall to talk about this year's virtual National FFA Week.
National FFA Week has kicked off to an amazing start. We're all so happy and proud of you for all of your amazing participation. Don't forget to join us on Thursday for Camo and Bling Day, and your lunchtime activity is to go hide in your backyard or wherever you have some greenery and take your best hidden picture. And Friday, please join us in FFA Friday. Just get decked out in either your Napomo FFA gear or corn gold and national blue. Next, we have Clarissa Simonson to kick off our Outstanding Students of the Month.
For the Outstanding Student of the Month in the area of classroom, Miss Manning says that the student is an exceptional student with a heart of gold. She is one of the highest achieving students with no missing assignments and never complains. She also makes sure she goes out of her way to help others. Congratulations to Daphne Horvath. Next, Nate Milton will be talking about the FFA Outstanding Student.
This student has shown dedication, positivity, and enthusiasm. As a Green Hand, she participated in opening and closing ceremonies and is working on her Creed Leadership Development Team. Congratulations to Sierra Crandall for being Outstanding Student in the FFA. Next, we will have Emily Ward talk about Outstanding Student for the SAE.
In this month's portion of the SAE category, our outstanding student is Jehu Garcia. Jehu is a senior with an outstanding SAE working at San Ysidro Farms as an irrigation technician. Jehu had developed skills in tractor operation, chemical application, and general irrigation maintenance. In 2020, he made over $15,000 at his job and earned his state FFA degree. He plans to pursue a degree in plant science at Hancock next year. Up next, we will have Dora to talk about this month's monthly meeting activity.
This activity is being hosted in a virtual meeting where the link will be found in the FFA Google Classroom. During this meeting, we will be playing the dating game and The Bachelor. This year's lucky bachelor is James Filson. Make sure to log on to the live meeting to partake in so much fun and have a laugh.
Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have none, Madam President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Napomo FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. I now declare this meeting adjourned.